And Brat-OK, really heavy mech. I don't see he needs to start getting like what do you call that? Factory? Not a factory. God, why am I forgetting the name? Armory. He needs to get an armory to get some Thors. I love Thors in this game. Thors looks beast, especially with the special edition. That looks sick. And White really needs to stop. Oh, this SCV is gonna die pretty soon. And we have Ghost on the way, so we're gonna might see a nuke. And White really need to bring an observer over here so he can blink up here and blink backwards. Not backwards, I mean, whoa. And we're gonna have a drop over here, but the White actually bring an observer a little bit too late. And all Brat-Okk's units actually is gonna be drop over here. So Brat-OK knew what was coming and he was prepared. Oh, and this SCV might actually gonna see this, but White really needs to start building some cannons over here, not to reveal his expansion, but he does with the blink stalkers. So Brat-OK knows this White has a weird expansion over here. Not weird expansion, have an expansion and a weird placement kind of thing. I would try to go for the gold, because gold, it's kind of easy to defend. And I just lost my BattleNet connection, which is really common these days since my internet sucks. But Vidar's going to be moving this probe somewhere, and he really needs to start getting this gold expansion if he wants to go ahead. And look at the Brat-OK grabbing his natural, if that's what you want to call natural, or this one's a natural. I don't know which one's really which, but that's not an important thing. Look at the siege tank positioning. Oh, that, whoa, I don't even know, what was it? Is that bomb's gonna stay there? Because no, the bomb actually is gonna go away. I wish you can have physics in this game, like kind of for the bomb stay on there. Would be actually pretty sweet for the graphics. And Vidar's gonna try to get another expansion over here, which is really, again, hard to defend for him. I don't see the point of it. And a drop's gonna be with a Hellion, so we're gonna see some Hellions in this game. And I don't see why he would be dropping Hellions over here since there's no expansion over here. Should be dropping Hellions behind the mineral lines, but there's way too many. Dang, that's a lot of high Templars. And if these Zealots won't kill this, oh, they actually do kill the Hellions, and the Hellions actually getting dropped over here. And Vidar really needs to start defending against this because he doesn't want to lose that many drones. And we have a warp prism for the Vidar, so Vidar's gonna try to go for the same tactics, drop some more units and the pylons over here. So Vidar has pylons everywhere. He should be build one over here, and I don't even know what those blinking things. And Brat-Ok's going to be pushing out a pretty weak force over here, but the Vidar is here too at the same time, and it's going to be really hard for the Vidar to defend because there's way too many units and they're all getting stimmed too. So he really needs to move those high Templars over here and do a lot of side storm, because side storm would do so much damage, and he really needs to start warping in some more units to defend against this, because you don't want to lose the expansion. And a high Templars and Zealots is going to try to surrender this, and this expansion is going up, but Vidar really needs to start killing all these units before he loses the expansion. He cannot afford to lose this expansion at all. Actually, he can, but you don't want to lose an expansion. And the side storm's going down everywhere, and look at the blood. Oh, just way so much damage. Those side storms doing so much damage to those units, and Vidar expansion actually survives. So most of the Brat-Okk's units are down, and Vidar didn't lose that many units because Blink Stalkers actually, he did great micro with them, and there is more high Templars, so they're like pretty full of energy, so they can do lots of storms. And Vidar is researching level 1 up weapons, and I just want to see how much the high Templars do damage. Let's see, per side storm. How much does the side storms do damage? 80 damage total to all units in a target area. Man, that's a lot of damage. That should be able to kill all the Marines pretty much in the target area. And this Viking is alive, so this Viking gonna get some scouting information over here for the Brat-OK. And Vidar really needs to start putting some more cannons over here to defend against this, because he's really unprotected. And he's actually building gateways over here. Whoa, that's a lot of gateways. And this Viking is gonna spot all of them, and Vidar should be able to see this Viking, but he doesn't. Ah, that's really not good for the Vidar. He really needs to kill that Viking so he can keep. And he's building another expansion over here. Man, I don't even know what Vidar does. It feels like Brat-Ok's by himself against like 4 players, against 3 players on this map, which is really hard to do. Oh god, Vidar's getting fleet beacons, so we're gonna see some carriers and void race. Actually void race, but there is no carriers yet, and the fleet beacon is finished, and Vidar should be researching something. And there is really if Vidar's gonna go for the carriers, this is gonna be probably GG for Brat-OK, because Brat-OK has like no anti-air. He has lots of Oh, and EMP's going down. Oh man, that's a lot of High Templars being EMP. Not all of them had that many energy at all. So look at the White Rat trying to save his High Templar. Whoa, that's like all of them. The High Templars had no energy except these two. So he's gonna try to get some Archons from these High Templars, and a scan going down for the Brat-OK, and Brat-Ok's gonna try to heal all of his units and trying to expand at the gold expansion or the same expansion. Let me see where he's going to. Where are you? Oh, he's not going anywhere. And there's a kind of big battle over here, and White Rat doing a blink, and if Psystorm's going down over here. Oh no, the Psystorm couldn't go down because of the Ghost EMP, and Gray Micro by Brat-OK doing so much damage with those ghosts. Dude, that's a lot of ghosts right here. Lots of ghosts and EMP going down. Oh, now I know what to do when I play against the Protoss player. Get a lot of ghost and EMP the hell out of it. But White Rat has like 3 extra expansion, and that Viking I guess went down. And where's the carriers? There should be some carriers on the way, because the fleet beacon was done, but I don't see any carriers on the way. There's a Void Race. Oh, White Rat's gonna go for his favorite Void Race tactic kind of thing, which is really good. I want to see some micro for White Rat, and Brat-OK really needs to start getting some more carriers or any kind of units, because he's not gonna win this game with Ghost and Marines pretty much and siege tanks, because White Rat has like Immortals, High Templars, everything, one of everything pretty much, and Void Race. So it's really hard to kill Void Race. And what is it, level 3? Oh dang, level 3 up weapons are done. And these units, how much you're gonna be doing? 10 damage? That's a lot of damage, man. Lots of damage, and that's a lot of zealots too. So he's gonna try to go for the zealot killing. And there's only 2 cannons here, and we're gonna see some air weapons level 2. So, oh, I'm not gonna try to miss this or this. I don't even know which one to look at, because it's really hard to be at the same place. Look at the White Rat trying to go over here, and Brat-OK's going for all the facilities over here, and White Rat doesn't have any units, so he really needs to start warping in some more units, because he has a lot. And I guess White Rat's gonna be, whoa, that's a lot of zealots, and they're all gonna charge probably. Charging zealots, and White Rat's doing so much damage over here, but they're not charged. So these Marines I would be able to snipe them, but there is a warp gate, and those things should be able to kill all of these units. And I apologize about the lag because my computer is not that great. And White Rat's trying to do lots of damage, but the Brat-OK doing a lot of damage at the same time. And this expansion is gonna survive, but he really needs to start moving these units toward this expansion, because he needs to start killing more stuff. And White Rat really needs to start moving all of his Void Race towards the siege tanks. But White Rat's going for the production facility, same thing that Brat-OK's doing. Brat-OK's gonna kill this next, but it doesn't really matter. But the fleet beacon is gonna go down, so it was a little bit of wasted minerals from the White Rat side. But it doesn't matter. White Rat's doing so much damage with these zealot charges and everything else. And White Rat's doing so much damage, and they're gonna be probably focusing down. And White Rat's one of them is actually kind of charged, but all the other ones need to start getting charged more on these units. And they focusing down the Vikings and the Marines. So White Rat's doing lots of damage with these Void Race, and I got back on BattleNet, which is weird. Never happens like that. And the fleet beacon is going down, and I don't know if the level 1 weapons are going to be done. Oh no, the level 1 weapons won't be done on level 3. Air weapons won't be done on time. And look at these Void Race charging up, doing so much damage. They should be focusing down on this command center, so the command center gonna go down, and these zealots are doing a lot of damage. And as you can see, my connection keeps going up and down. I don't even know. Whoa. I don't even know. Achievement service has been. I don't even know. There is something wrong with my account right now, pretty much. But there is so much damage. I mean, there is so much action on this game. I don't even know which one to look at. And I don't even know what they're saying. Oh, brother, I don't even know. I mean, I can read Russian, but I can't read it in English the way it's spelled. It's really hard for me to read. But there's way too much action on the map, and this expansion is gonna stay alive. So Brat-OK is gonna drop back, trying to defend against this. But it's like, look at the White Rat. White Rat has so much more minerals. He has like 2,500 of each minerals, and all Brat-OK's army is pretty much over here. So White Rat did so much damage with those Void Race, and armory is done, so he should be able to get some Thors to defend against these units. And he's getting an expansion over here, and I don't think he knows. I'm pretty sure he knows the White Rat has expansion over here. He's just not trying to kill it. And all of these units, oh, this, armory is gonna go down to these zealots, or is just gonna burn down pretty much. And a side storm's going down for all on top of all of these. Oh man, all of these marines are going down to the side storm. Look at that, doing so much damage. And the factory, the armory went down. And this refinery, really no point in killing it since there is no gas in here. Oh, side storm going down on top of all of these units, man. Oh, this High Templar is gonna get owned pretty much in a second. And both players did so much damage. I couldn't really be in everywhere, but I think I got the most parts. If I didn't, just tell me. Leave me a comment and tell me. And this expansion, whoa, Whiter's like, whoa, what is that? What is that? How is it possible that, whoa, this thing's doing a lot of damage. I want to see how much damage this thing does. I just want to see how much damage. And these High Templars should be able to do a lot of side storms, and side storms going down on top of all of these marines, and so many marines going down. And Whiter trying to save those High Templars, but still Whiter has so much minerals and he's not getting anything, surprisingly. He's not opening so many units. I think he's trying to give Brat-OK some time to rebuild, but Brat-OK's army is not that big. It's all over here pretty much. Bunch of marine medics and side storms going down. Oh man, look at these side storms. Look at all the blood going down. Oh, there was so much damage from Whiter killing all of these units. Man, Brat-OK just lost all of his marines pretty much. And look at these auto turrets just chilling over here. And Whiter's, man, doing so much damage. There's really not a lot Brat-OK can do, because he doesn't have all his SCVs. A lot of SCVs are down, and he doesn't have that much mineral. He's really tight on mineral, but he has a lot of gas. And this expansion might actually gonna go down, but he's gonna lift it before, and all of those SCVs gonna get pounded by these zealots. And these zealots should be able pretty much to clean up all of these marines, because they're like level, there's level 2 and level 3 is on the way, and ground armor level 1 is on the way too. And these Archons trying to be like, I'm gonna bring this thing down, but no, look at these guys, look how fast they move. That's just funny the way they run. And Brat-OK, man, is in a lot of trouble. And EMP, I don't see any EMP on a ghost. If he did EMP, because these stalkers were so close together, and all the ghosts are going down from the stalkers, and stalkers are blinking in. And these guys, whoa, what is this? I think this thing trying to help Whiter, because it's trying to in a way of everything. And all of these units are doing so much damage to the Brat-OKs, going for the barracks, going for the reactors, going for the tech labs and everything like that. And side storms going down, killing the marines. And man, Archon's gonna get warped in, and the EMP's going down on top of those stalkers. But it's not really, I don't think Brat-OK can save this at all, and no, Brat-OK's gonna be GG. And so this has been the last game between Brat-OK and Whiter, and thank you for watching.